Back again. Today we're discussing narcissists using arguments for ulterior motives. And this happens a lot. This is one of the narcissists' bread and butter. Especially for those of you who are in relationships with them. It's used a lot in those situations. I want to go. Let's just jump right into it. Yeah, I don't mess around with it. So there's been many cases in which narcissists will use an argument to disguise a hidden motive. And what I mean by that is that narcissists use this creative argument type thing and tactic in some cases to create what appears to be a reasonable reason for separation, the silent treatment, justified punishment, or cheating. Okay, it can be many of these things. In some cases, based on how they feel, and they feel like you treated them wrong, they'll try to stir up an argument so that they can go and say something negative or something back to you in that situation. This basically, in order for this to work, the narcissist has to have had a period of time around you to study you and how you will react to certain situations. Specifically, arguments, right? Arguments that they blow way out of proportion and making that person, get really angry, right? And see, they need to see how you respond once they have initiated an argument or a silent treatment or ghosting you, right? And they need to know how you carry on with them afterwards, at least. So after this has been done and they come running back in, do you allow them back with no qualms? Are you happy upon their return? Is there still a connection? Or is the connection still intact? Are you dismissive of them or what? They have to see and study the aftermaths of what was done and how they come back. And this is why when narcissists return, they usually try to come in bearing gifts or, really trying to give you, high level treatment and fake epiphanies and apologies and so forth, right? It's very important because that gets them to see where your threshold is, where are your boundaries at? How far can I get away with something like this? Right? Because this is gonna show me how much space I have to maneuver within this situation that they're engaged with you in, right? And so this is just one of the ways that narcissists become such excellent cheaters. They understand very well how your temperament at least works, right? And then they learn exactly what to do and say to get you back in good graces and accepting them. They know what to do and say because they've done it before and they've caught on to the pattern of how you operate, right? And once they have figured your pattern out, they know where your boundaries are automatically. You can tell them one thing, but your actions is what they're going to look for. So when a situation comes up in which maybe they want to go out with someone who they've had their eye on for a period of time, but don't want you to know, well, they can use the fake argument to fulfill their plan or to initiate that plan. And the first thing is creating something out of nothing. Usually using or putting you in a position to argue about something that had already previously been resolved. So you thought, right? And a narcissist brings it up, or the narcissist does something that they know would get on your nerves or that they know would make you angry. Right? Very important to do this because this is setting the stage for them to carry out this fake argument tactic. The second thing is they exaggerate, they go into exaggeration, or they blow out of proportion what they're arguing about. A lot of times it doesn't even make any sense for them to be arguing about what they're arguing about, or even bringing up what they're bringing up. And this is usually where the narcissist will pretend to lack understanding. It's very important to lack understanding for the narcissist in this tactic. And why is that? And that is because whatever is left with no, if something is left with no understanding, there can be no resolve. And leaving something unresolved buys the narcissist time to have a valid reason to leave, or to trigger you to leave, but also giving them the option to come back later with the understanding packaged. It'll be packaged up just right for you, right? Now, when they come back, that's to ensure that you will accept them and their fake apology. Meanwhile, they were out having fun, fulfilling their agenda or whatever they were doing. But this is all manufactured. The narcissist understood from the get-go. They knew exactly what they were supposed to do and what not to do. They understood the argument and what it was and from the get-go. But they had to play stupid, and they had to use it so that they can create the separation. And in that period of time, when you and the narcissist are at odds with each other, and you're focused on what made the argument happen in the first place and why are they even bringing something stupid up like that, on the other hand, the narcissist is out doing their thing under the disguise of being mad about an argument. In conclusion, right? And that's not, hold on, before that, sometimes it's not even an argument. Sometimes it's just they'll deliberately have a disagreement and then turn the disagreement into an argument. When they don't really disagree, they just know how to create arguments out of nothing at any given time to create a situation where they can either be mad at you, or create the separation, etc. This is something that they do well. They've been doing this from, adolescent years. I mean, they know how to pull this off effectively. So all I have to say to wrap this video up, guys, if you're in an argument with someone about something that makes no sense to you, or someone's getting mad out of nowhere for no reason, or blowing something way out of proportion that had no business going there in the first place like that, especially if it's something that you thought you've already resolved, it's probably a decoy. It's probably some type of scheme, tactic, plot that's being used against you and will, put you in a situation to being played. Right? So just to sum this up, don't allow yourself to overlook things like this. It's not all in your mind. It's if you're questioning in your head and got to say, why are they even arguing about that? It makes no sense. Especially if they're not even able to make points, valid points on their arguments. That's the number one thing to look at. If someone is making an argument or a complaint and there's no legitimate, valid points, anything factual basis to prove that their argument is valid even, you have a problem. You have a definite problem. And you should not overlook that problem, because it'll come back to bite you in the ass later. Anyway, that's all I have to say for this video. Hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Thank all of my supporters. Thank you for helping the channel grow. And until next time, have a good one. Take care of yourselves.